Welcome to the New Moon Folk Club. After a 9-month gestation period, we're finally giving birth tonight with your help. If you're one of those people who supported our crowdfunding campaign back in June, please put up your hand. Thank you. We could not have done this without you. We also want to thank TD Bank Group. TD is a big supporter of live folk music in Canada, and we're very pleased to be partnering with them in year 1 and year 2. I'm not sure if we have anybody here tonight from TD Bank or not. If we do, can you just put your hand up? Not sure. Okay. And last but never least, we want to thank the volunteers. We've got about 35 people that stepped up and said they want to volunteer with the new club, and a great mix of volunteers. About half of those came from the Full Moon Folk Club, and about half are brand new. So great to see. The volunteers are the lifeblood of any nonprofit group. Thank you for being here. Here's my sales pitch tonight. We are selling mini seasons passes for the shows in January, February, and March. They're $48 each. They're great value. They make a great Christmas present, and we take credit cards. And you can buy them tonight from Colette or Dario at the back. If you see them, they will definitely hook you up. Now, we have a lot going on tonight, and I know that we're really here to see some music and to hear some great music. So without further ado, I'm going to pass things over to the club's artistic director, Joe Dupro.
Wow, what an amazing turnout. It far exceeds our expectations. When we decided to take on this venture, we thought, well, if we can get 200 people out tonight, that would be a huge success. And at last count, we were well over 300. So thank you very much. And like Kevin said, it's really, it's about audiences like you supporting volunteer clubs like this all over the country that allows us to bring amazing acts to venues like this, right? So if it wasn't for audiences coming out and volunteers getting together, we'd all end up having to listen to Taylor Swift and Nicki Minaj. So that's not going to be the case tonight. Yeah, you might like them, but in small doses. So tonight, for our first show, it's an all Alberta show, so we've got Braden Gates. Braden's a local singer-songwriter. Braden was on this stage 4 years ago when I think he was 18 years old at the time. So he's come a long way since. He's 22 years old. He's put out 2 CDs, which are for sale at the merchandise table. He asked me to mention, so don't forget. And following Braden, we're going to have a very short break, and then we're going to have the T. Buckley Trio. So only a 10-minute break just to transition the 2 acts. And then after the first act, we'll have a longer break, a longer intermission between Buckley's first and second act. So Braden, like I said, he's come a long way. He's a singer-songwriter, raconteur, as he calls himself, and he's got some great stories. He just came back from playing a CN train across the country, so I'm sure he's got some stories to tell about that. But without further ado, let's give a New Moon Folk Club round of applause for Braden Gates.